The word Hanukkah is Hebrew for dedication. Do I know that? No, I just read it from the prompter. But I do actually know that. That's just one of the many things we've already learned about the Festival of Lights from our next guest. Stephanie Tusman is the president and CEO of Jewish Nevada and wants to share the background, meaning, and magic of the 8-day celebrations with all of us. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me, Elliott.
It's
really
a pleasure.
Appreciate being here.
We always say when you come with food and it's a celebration, we are big fans. So Hanukkah itself, when does it take place? What is the holiday all about? For an absolute novice and beginners out there, could you shed some light on the situation?
Yes.
With no pun intended, shedding light on it.
That's very funny. Yes, Hanukkah begins this year on actually Christmas Day. So December 25th is the first night of Hanukkah, and we'll light the candles for 8 nights. So we go into the first, after the first of the year. The Jewish holidays follow a lunar calendar, which is very different than the Gregorian calendar that the Christian holidays follow. And so it feels later, but it actually falls on the same date each year.
Well, what is the significance of the holiday? Why does it have such prominence within the festivals that the Jewish people celebrate?
It's a celebration of life, of, as you mentioned, dedication. Thousands of years ago, the big bad Syrian army was trying to take away the temple from the Jewish people, destroy the religion. The small but mighty Maccabee army fought back, and they won the temple. And when they went to rededicate the temple to the Jewish people, there was just a small amount of oil that they thought would only last for 1 day, and miraculously it lasted for 8.
Yeah.
And so we celebrate the joy of the holiday, the joy of celebration with our family and all of that.
It's very exciting. I mean, obviously any festival and any celebration in any culture comes with food.
Oh,
which
yes.
gets us very excited.
Oh, yes.
There's a small representation here of what's traditional within the time frame. Obviously, to most people that'll be potato pancakes and donuts, but they come with more significance than that. Is there any significance behind the food when it's served, how it's observed, how it's broken and shared and eaten? Is there anything like that?
Because of the miracle of the oil, we fry everything in oil for the holiday. And so you mentioned potato pancakes, latkes, which are fried in oil, and then sufganiyot, jelly donuts, which are also fried in oil. So a very delicious and I guess not too healthy holiday, but
nothing
very
wrong with
good.
that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So the Jewish Nevada, I mean, obviously you're sitting with us here right now. You're sharing the history and the significance of your culture. What other work and what other areas does Jewish Nevada focus on and participate in?
Jewish Nevada is here day in, day out, all year long, assessing and addressing the needs of our Jewish community. We have about 76,000 Jews that live statewide, with the majority of them in southern Nevada. And our responsibility is to create a safe and secure community to live a vibrant Jewish life. But we also take care of those in need in our community.
That's good to hear. So going back to Hanukkah, not because of my focus on the donuts.
Yes.
But what other aspects or traditional things will families get together and do apart from the menorah and lighting of the candles every night? What are some other things that make it special or make it such a great family gathering and participation?
Well, of course, we get presents, and so some people do presents 8 days, all 8 days of Hanukkah. Others just choose a few throughout the holiday. Jewish Nevada is hosting a big menorah lighting at downtown Summerlin on December 29th. We'll have music, we'll have food, of course. We'll light the menorah together as a community. Lots of fun activities for the kids. And there's tons of opportunity throughout the 8 days of Hanukkah to celebrate and get in on the fun.
This is obviously one of the best known festivals, participation in the Jewish faith.
Yeah.
What other festivals or other events or things do you guys have coming up that people may want to participate in, or if Jewish families just moved out locally aren't aware of, that they could participate in and find a community to associate with?
Absolutely. We have a ton of great synagogues and temples all over town. The Jewish Nevada and the Jewish Community Center do programming all year long. We have a full listing of our events and activities on our website, jewishnevada.org. We have a specific Hanukkah page this year, jewishnevada.org/Hanukkah. You can learn about recipes, tips and tricks for Hanukkah. You can find activities and events all over town.
Do you have a particular favorite element to Hanukkah, or your kids have a particular favorite? that just resonates in every year no one can wait for?
Well, my kids are already asking about the presents that have started to pile up by our front door, and so I know that they're anxious to open those. But for me, Hanukkah's taken on a whole different meaning since I had kids, and it's a really great way to celebrate joy with them.
Well, thank you so much, Stephanie, for coming in and
Thank
educating us
you.
all. And guys, if you want to learn more about the Festival of Lights and other Jewish traditions, you can connect with Jewish Nevada by visiting their website, jewishnevada.org.